And in the future, we deliver certain systems, miniature systems, a very minute system, which you can put around you in the house that creates the warmth for the condition to be warm. It's no use you being warm by the water, ice is up in the room. This is all coming in the next few months. The communication bundles is communication bundle. The energy communication bundles are already obsolete. We don't put it in, we separated it. But in a way, it can be done very soon as one bundle. The technology development is so rapid, that I think even the things we put out now will be more or less the grandfather to what will be here next year, 2 years. And once we go after 11th of November, we show this technology, I think we'll see a huge jump in worldwide development. I can see at the moment you like have masks that it covers. These masks cover the cities with the communication lines, with telephones. It's not far, in the next maybe 2 years, 4 years, we'll have the operation in a different way, but you feed the whole city. I was talking to one of our beautiful knowledge seekers before the teaching starts, and said that the guy is such a medicine man, and if he uses this bundle, he can lose all his customers. The fact is, once we start mass releasing these systems, a lot of businesses, a lot of technologies can't exist. We have many doctors without a job. We have many supermarkets without customers. And it needs a lot of adjusting for our governments. This is a revolution in science, and how we're going to handle it, how the governments are going to handle it, it'll be very interesting. Prisons empty. Judges who have no one to convict or to sentence, as nobody does a crime when you cover a city. These two first cities are like this, already on the plan, and soon will be constructed in the beautiful country of China. Next 2 to 5 years, we'll see cities with no hospitals, we see cities with no jails, no judges, no supermarkets. And Keshe Foundation is behind the construction, development of these cities. And the third one we built in the beautiful city of Natanz in Iran. And we will see the effect of it in how we change. Cities without light, we don't need any lighting, as the interaction of the fields with us will create a light in what we want to see. There's no distance to it. And our target is, as I said, those of you who are buying electric cars, in the next 2 years, Keshe Foundation will endeavor to launch back-end flying cars. Now the technology is ready for it. And you will see, if you don't want to travel with the soul, how, what do you call it, the plasma cars will become part of the structure of light. You don't need no Tesla batteries and the rest of it, because this system don't use any energy. And it's feasible by 2025, we'll market this out of China. We try to show it in Amsterdam on 26th of November 2011, and the criminal nation and the government of Belgium tried to stop it. And we showed this power a week later by capturing the American drone. This time, we show the power of the technology as mass production. The political change with this technology is huge, and as now it's getting produced in different locations, it cannot be silenced. It's not killing a scientist and it stops. And it'll change us. It'll bring that dimension of change. And it's how a government will change, how governing will change, how do we pay taxes? Do we need to pay taxes? You pay tax if you're a citizen of a nation. Now, you live on the Mars or the moon or wherever you call. There's a huge change. You got to understand in the next 10 years, the way we release this technology, and millions of you know how to do things. And if anything happens to me or around me, the technology has been set to be released internationally in a different way. We don't need governments to govern us. We govern ourselves without governments. And one of the most beautiful things with this technology, which some of you might have understood and some of you haven't, is we'll kill the greed and jealousy. This, because it satisfies the soul and in a way it touches the emotion, the greed will come in how much more I can give, how much more I can serve, how many more people I can help with. And this will change a lot of things in you, all of you. When there's no animosity, there is no jealousy. And you look at the hunger. I always looked at and I always speak about it, but maybe never understood how much when you put a headphone at home, jealousy, wanting what the neighbor had more, how can I have the best house, how I have the best car, with all that. Because you found the best companion, which is your soul, to satisfy all that. And in the coming time, whatever you imagine, you create. So you create to show to the others, I have better to serve you. Would you like to learn more? Maybe you can serve the others with it more. And that's how it's been the ethos of the Keshe Foundation. Now you understand what we're coming to scientifically is what we thought for decades as knowledge. And the biggest gain for mankind is evolution in emotion. How you evolve. You are not jealous of what other one has. You don't want to have what other one has because now you can create it yourself. Then you don't commit a crime. Then you don't do things which is not there for you to be. So there is no crime, no punishment, no, everything else is done by you. And this is the beauty of this system. I was telling you one of our knowledge seekers, I've got the humanity by short and curly, so if you understand English. And you'll change. a lot of emotions in you become irrelevant. And then you find new dimensions, a lot of relevance in a lot of things, which is the way of Mitra.